There's a very interesting term that comes from military history. It's called moats. Do you know what it is? It is a mechanism that was built around castles or forts to protect them against enemies when they were attacking. In the context of a business or a startup, we talk about economic moats. Warren Buffett is one of the most celebrated investors who invests on a moat-driven philosophy. What is it? It is basically a set of defense mechanism that protects your business against other competitors as you've scaled up to a large size. Here are a few examples of some moats that may be relevant. A network moat. Companies like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, WeChat, MasterCard, Visa, they have it. Every time a new user or a new merchant comes on to such a network, the network becomes stronger and harder to dislodge. Another interesting example is a cost moat. You could be in an emerging market like India and have a very low cost of doing operations or providing customer service or scaling your business. That could give you a unique advantage in terms of cost. A very common one and very popular in technology startups is a product or an innovation moat, where you're coming up with a much better mousetrap, something that is 10x better. That will give you a moat or defensibility against new competitors that might emerge. Lastly, but not least, you could have a set of intangible moats that are very particular to your company. It could be as simple as your hiring practices. Let's say you're wizards at hiring and attracting talent. That could be a very interesting moat. Google, I think, has that moat. It could be a brand. Companies like Coca-Cola or See's Candies or Xerox had that moat, which was a brand that they built that became synonymous with what needed to happen. So that could be an interesting moat. Lastly, it could just be your execution capability. You have ability to blitzkrieg your way or blitzscale your way through executing something. That could be a moat. It doesn't really matter what the moat is. What matters really is you should do a self-assessment for your company as it's scaling up and try to figure out what moat do you have.